Hello everyone, welcome to the concluding session on the topic time series. So, in this class, I will be briefing what all we have done in the topic and how many marks are being allotted for the particular topic. So, first, the marks allotted in this particular topic is going to be one, there is going to be a question on 10 marks, there is going to be a question for 5 marks, there is going to be a question for 2 marks as well as 1 mark. As I've already mentioned, when you have attempted a question on vital statistics and index numbers, this becomes a choice for you. And solving a question on vital statistics and index numbers is much easier compared to solving an example on time series. So here you can stress more on 5 marks, 2 marks and 1 marks. Now what are the things you need to remember in time series? The first and foremost, you have to remember the definition of time series. The important components, there are 4 components in time series. The first one is the secular trend, the second is the seasonal variation, the third is the cyclical variation, and the fourth is the seasonal irregular variations. So among these 4 components, the first one, that is the secular trend, is the one which we are studying in detail. Secular trend has got 4 methods. First one is the graphical method, then the semi-averages method, then the moving averages method, and then the least squares method. So among these 4 also, moving averages method and least squares method are the ones which are going to come for the examination, and they are important. In moving averages method, you have 3 yearly, 4 yearly and 5 yearly. And in least square methods, you have 3 different methodologies. One is fitting with a straight line equation, fitting with a second degree parabolic or quadratic, and the third one is exponential or logarithmic method. So these are the 3 different methods on least squares method. Then the merits and demerits, these are the things which you have to keep in your mind. Now coming to the type of questions you will be having, maybe it's a 1 mark question or maybe even it's a 2 mark question. For example, let me just brief off some questions to you all. The first one, define time series, give an example. Then what is a histogram? So the graphical representation of time series is known as histogram. Then the next question is, what is secular trend, give an example. That which goes in a steady increase or steady decrease of form, it's known as secular trend, and you can give an example of your choice. The next question is, what is seasonal variations, give an example. Then which index number is used for the measurement of seasonal variation, that is seasonal indices is the answer. What is cyclical variation, give an example. Then what are the different phases in a business cycle? This is important, most of the time it is come in the examination. What are the different phases in a business cycle? There are 4 different phases, that is you should remember. I'm not going to give answer for this particular thing. Then diagrammatically represent business cycle with stages. This also is a 2 mark question. It's come quite a number of times. Then what is random variation? Give an example. Random variation is nothing but irregular variation, or it is also called as erratic variation. Then the next question would be, mention a cause of the following variations. What is the cause? Seasonal variation. What is the cause for it? Seasons are the cause. Cyclical, business, irregular variations. I mean, in irregular natural things or calamities which happen unknowingly. Which variation is predictable? Which variation is predictable means the variation which you can predict, which can happen, which you are sure about. So that is seasonal variation. Which variation is unpredictable? Irregular, because you never know when all of a sudden there is going to be earthquake, when all of a sudden there is going to be an outbreak of health issues, like this particular year we are facing with the pandemic. Corona is creating such a big huge havoc, and we were not aware. Just if you remember last year, the same time we were so cool, and exactly after 1 year we are into so much of stress and all, things have changed completely. So this is totally come all of a sudden to us. The next question, which components of time series are associated with the following sentences? Fall in death rate due to advance in science, an increase in employment during harvest season. So these are the questions of 1 mark or 2 mark which you need to go through and prepare yourself. Coming to the 5 mark question, for moving averages you're going to have a fixed question. You will be having examples to calculate for 3 yearly moving averages, maybe 4 yearly moving averages or 5 yearly moving averages. These are the fixed questions for 5 marks. Then coming to the 10 mark question, 10 mark question can be changed in this particular fashion. You may have they may ask you, fit a straight line trend for the following data by the method of least squares and calculate trend values. Estimate the production for the year 2008. These are the 10 mark questions. Solving examples on the method of least squares, they are the 10 mark questions which you need to solve and make yourself perfect. So some of the few examples over here which you can practice. Yeah. So with this we come to the conclusion on the topic time series. I repeat once more the things which you need to keep in your mind. There are 4 components. Among the 4 components, secular trend is the component which you will be studying in detail. And secular trend has got 4 methods to study. First is the graphical method, second is the semi-averages method, third is the moving average method, and fourth is the least square method. And from the examination point of view, among these 4 of them, moving average method and least square method are the 2 which you have to be perfect to solve an example. Of course, least square method again it becomes a 10 mark question. So you need to be more perfect in moving averages method if you have already solved a question on vital statistics and index number. I hope the doubts are cleared. So with this we come to the conclusion that on the topic time series. If you all have any doubts, please let me know. Thank you.